It's December, and I found that Dreamworks has done a ton of Christmas specials through both network TV and Netflix. So here's my ranking of all 14 Dreamworks Christmas specials, from the worst to the best. In the last place is Madagascar A Little Wild Holiday Goose Chase. I didn't even know this show existed until I was doing research for this video. And while it's perfectly harmless, it is aged for the toddler age group, but what really irks me is the whole premise of it completely negates the first Madagascar movie. The whole point of Madagascar was that they had never been outside the zoo, so they had to learn to survive in the wild. But here in this show, apparently they can leave the zoo and have adventures whenever they want. The plot's pretty simple. There's not a lot of conflict. Like I said, it's for like little kids, but continuity-wise, there's a lot of problems. Number 13, Spirit, the Spirit of Christmas. I said in my review of Spirit Unbraved or whatever it's called, the movie that is based on the show, that I am not a horse girl, so this just doesn't appeal to me. The plot is very boring with not a lot happening. There's not a lot of conflict or humor. It's just aimed at girls who like horses. Number 12, Home for the Holidays. Let's take one of the most annoying DreamWorks movies and make a special out of it. It's almost a full hour. I cannot stand the movie Home, and I couldn't stand this one either. The animation is incredibly ugly. The plot is basically just the nightmare before Christmas with creatures or aliens trying to celebrate Christmas but misunderstanding it. The only reason it's not last place, because Ben Schwartz is in it. He has a pretty catchy song about Hanukkah and latkes. Number 11, Boss Baby Christmas Bonus. Again, a special based on a movie I'm not particularly fond of. I did think the Baby Who Ruined Christmas song was kind of catchy, but the plot is basically just the Prince and the Pauper, and there's not much going for it. Number 10, Donkey's Christmas Spectacular. I don't have any big problems with this one. It's only low on this list just because it's only 5 minutes and there's no plot. It's just the Shrek character singing Christmas carols with the lyrics slightly changed to fit the world of Shrek. Amusing, but not one I'm ever going to rewatch, simply because the amount of time it would take to put in the disc, find it on the menu, and boot it up would take just as long, if not longer, than the actual short itself. Number 9, Trolls Holiday. With the exception of Trolls Band Together, I enjoyed the Trolls movies, and I enjoyed this special. The plot doesn't have a ton of conflict. It's Poppy trying to bring holidays to the Birkins, and the songs are catchy, but like I said, there's not really a lot of plot. Number 8, Bad Guys, A Very Bad Holiday. I thought this was a fun little special, being essentially a reverse Ocean's 11, where instead of pulling off a heist, it's instead leaving gifts. I enjoyed this more than the actual movie that this is based on. Number 7, Trolls Holiday and Harmony. This one actually has a bit more of a plot than the first Trolls Holiday special. Kenan Thompson is hilarious in this, and I wish the special were about his character, because he is the most entertaining element in this special, but it was cute. Number 6, The Madagascar Penguins, A Christmas Keeper. A photo short that was clearly the basis for the Penguin show and movie. There are a ton of fun visual gags and slapstick humor. It's short, it works. It doesn't overstay its welcome, but it does exactly what it needs to. Number 5, How to Train Your Dragon, The Gift of the Night Fury. It's odd that they made a holiday special about Vikings since Vikings are Norse. There's a quick mention about how it's Odin that brings the presents. I guess that kind of works. I guess that makes sense. The special is about a made-up holiday called Snogglethog, not Christmas. So again, I guess that makes sense. This is a fun return to the world of How to Train Your Dragon, even though by the end there's not a lot that's affected by it going forward, unlike the other How to Train Your Dragon special, which we'll get to later. Number 4, Kung Fu Panda Holiday. Again, they make up a holiday called the Winter Feast, since China is not a Christian country. But if you're going to do a holiday special set in China, why not do, Lunar New Year? That would have made more sense. Anyway, there's some great humor in this special, some great action, and a heartwarming message. I really enjoyed this one, even if the plot about needing to be two places on the same day at the same time and having to choose between your family and your responsibilities is a bit cliche. Number 3, Merry Madagascar. The most amusing thing about this special is the rivalry between the penguins and the reindeer, since the North Polars and the South Polars are enemies. It's a fun special with a lot of energy, even if again the something happened to Santa, so we need to step in and fix Christmas for a plot has already been done in several other Christmas movies. Number 2, Shrek the Halls. One of the funniest specials on this list, with each main character giving their own version of the night before Christmas. The funniest ones being from Puss in Boots and Gingy. The idea that Gingy is scared of Santa because he's a cookie is hilarious. There's a great joke about the three pigs not understanding what schnitzel is, For a TV special, this is one of the best animated ones, especially because it came out in 2007. And the number one Dreamworks holiday special is How to Train Your Dragon Homecoming. A nice little epilogue to How to Train Your Dragon 3 The Hidden World. Plot addresses how back in the day the Vikings used to slay dragons, and what they're going to do now that they are not only friends with the dragons, but the dragons are also gone on their own island now. It's nice to see Hiccups kids, and the ending is a great emotional end, and it feels like a nice little epilogue to the third film. So give me your ranking of the DreamWorks holiday specials, or at least the ones you've seen. I'll see you next time.